Article 8. The Teachers and Learners. Section 1. A teacher's duty to determine the academic marks and the learners in the subject or grades he handles. Such determination shall be in accordance with generally accepted procedures, evaluation, and measurement. In case of any complaints, teachers concern actions of servicing due process. So, I think it's all about the teachers giving a grade or such evaluation with regards of the accomplishment or achievements gained by the learners. If so, the teachers should evaluate the learners biasly and fairly based on the observation of knowledge being imparted to the learners. Then, if there are complaints about that, there is exact procedure and process regarding the issue. Section 2. A teacher shall recognize that the interests of welfare of learners are of first and foremost concerns and shall deal justifiable and impartially with each of them. So, it's a must and teachers' obligations, duties, and responsibilities to look after the learners' welfare, interests, as well as their safety inside the premises. Teachers shall treat learners equally, fairly, and just to avoid misunderstanding that can lead to unfairness. Moreover, teachers should encourage learners to show their interests, boost their confidence for them to participate and cooperate.
Good day everyone, my name is Jesus Salak Aniban. I will be discussing today the Section 3 and 4 in Article 8, the Teachers and Learners. Section 3. Under no circumstance shall a teacher be prejudiced nor discriminated against by the learners. So, it entails that the students or learners should not discriminate the teachers by any circumstances. Hence, it's not a good behavioral or actions. Therefore, there is exchange or give and take. So, both learners and teachers should give back respect. Next is the Section 4. A teacher shall not accept favors or gifts from learners, their parents, or other in their behalf in exchange for requested concessions, especially if undeserved. So, it says that giving gifts or anything to teacher with exchange should not be tolerated. It's not a good act and quite alarming. So, there should be fair and square threats by the teachers to the learners. So, poor or rich, genius and average, popular and unknown. If so, then it looks that the teacher service could be buy. That's not a behavioral of a professional one. So, for instance, a learner had a failure grades, then her parents secretly giving something or a donation in the room in exchange of giving the learner a passing grades. So, if this happened, the teacher should decline the offer, though it's kind of a big help because it's against the law.
Section 5. A teacher shall not accept directly or indirectly any remuneration from tutorials other what is authorized for such service. It implied that the teacher should not accept any compensation offered or give if it is not being authorized. The teacher should not render their services only within the premises or if there is an official permission or approval. So yes, they deserve the remuneration for the tutorial services only if it is authorized and known.
Good day everyone, I am Jessabel Alejo. I am the reporter for Article 8, Section 6, which is a teacher shall base the evaluation of the learner's work only in merit and quality of academic performance. So this Section 6, it says that the teacher should only evaluate the learners in the quality of being particularly good or worthy, especially so as to deserve praise or reward that they indeed deserve based on their academic performances if they gain progress or development, because it is more productive and that could probably encourage learners to strive harder since there is adequate evaluation of the teacher. Therefore, teacher's observation is one tool to achieve these sections.
Next is the section 7, which is in a situation where mutual attraction and subsequent love develop between teacher and learner. The teacher shall exercise utmost professional discretion to avoid scandal, gossip, and preferential treatment of the learner. The section 7, it entails that it might have a deep relationship being built by the teacher and learners, but then there should be limitation to it, for sometimes it was being misunderstood by others. Some learners could call the learner to be sip and the teacher could be called unfair or biased, just because of the attraction or relationship being shown. That's why, above all, the teacher should be professional enough to handle and avoid this kind of issue, because it's quite alarming though, and the learners should be responsible enough to also limit their actions toward the teacher, especially inside the premises.
Section 8. A teacher shall not inflict corporal punishment on offending learners nor make deductions from their scholastic ratings as a punishment for acts which are clearly not manifestation of poor scholarship. It entails that the teacher should not punish students, especially like corporal, like hitting or beating a learner for its punishment under law. There should be acceptable way to punish the learners, like reprimand them and encourage them to be responsible. Furthermore, this deduction for scholastic ratings that could harm the student scholarship or school records, it is not acceptable punishment or consequence, because it could bring harm or trauma to the learners and it could stain the school name or the faculty members. We come now to the last section of the Article 8, the teachers and the learners. Section 9. A teacher shall ensure that conditions contribute to the maximum development of learners are adequate and shall extend needed assistance in preventing or solving learners' problems and difficulties. It says that learners might encounter difficulties in coping up with different subjects. That's why teachers must ensure to spare their time helping and assisting the learners for them to develop and to gain more progress at a time. The teacher should be adequate in contributing or imparting knowledge to the learner. Then, it might also be that when the learners are at the circumstance of the problem or difficulties, it's better if the teacher extends their help slowly yet effectively, because there are learners who are fast learners and some aren't, so it could be based on the teacher's approaches and techniques.